Hey, my lovelies. So, welcome to today's reading. Um, what a beautiful energy we have today. So, the message is stillness. And I love this energy because stillness just means bringing it all in, you know, taking a moment to look at the stars, take a moment to look at yourself, look at your current situation, look at what you have. Look at the abundance and love that you have, whether that is just kind of being thankful for your children, your family, for how far you've come, the people that you have around you, the resources, the roof over your head, the fact that you are in a space where change is taking place. And even if you're finding yourself in a situation where things may look a little bit bleak, things may feel a bit dark and we don't know what is going to happen, we don't know what it's going to look like. Just allow yourself to be still, to really take stock of everything, because we're still in this full moon energy and there's still expansion going on, and there's still an energy of optimism and luck in the air. For the last few readings, we've been kind of in a space of, getting more information, deciding what it is that we're going to do, transforming, doing new things, being open to the change that is necessary for the next level. And then when I feel this energy of stillness, it feels so calm, and it also feels very serene and reflective. It's kind of got that hermit energy, okay? And hermit's really all about just kind of taking a moment, taking a beat to kind of, not thinking so hard or not doing so much, not trying to keep up with the status quo, not trying to keep up with the Joneses, not trying to keep up the pretense. If you're not all right, then you're not all right. And you're okay to say, I'm not doing great at this moment. However, tomorrow's another day. I'm going to feel how I feel today. I'm going to really take stock of what has happened over the last week, over the last month, over the last couple of months, over the last year, and really take some time and say, what has really worked for me? And what is it that I'm doing that is not yielding fruits anymore? And where have I been so concentrated on other people's opinions? And where have I just kind of surrendered my power? And all of those questions will yield you the right type of answers for you to start making these really beautiful moments of introspection, because it's not about, oh, I gave up my power to such and such, and I didn't stick to my boundaries. This is what I'm saying, I can never stick to stuff. And it's not about beating yourself up. This is not what this time for stillness is about. This time for stillness to say, I'm a human being, I'm having this experience, and at times it's wonderful and transformative and I feel amazing, and at other times it's challenging and stressful and I feel depleted of energy, and I feel as though I am really swimming upstream. I feel as though I am swimming against the current. It feels like things are against me. And it's okay to have those moments where you just feel like, I've really had it. I've had it up to the sky with the BS, you know? And it's okay to kind of feel like that and to have your moan and to get it off your chest. This is why I think journaling is one of the best things that was ever invented. Writing things down, capturing how you feel, getting it out on the page so that it's not just bouncing around in your mind, but this stillness energy gives you a space to love on yourself as well, to say, today I'm not going to jump in the shower. I'm going to have a nice hot bath. And if you're a person who's not into the bath situation and it's like, ugh, it's not a bath thing for me, then maybe you have a nice long shower. Maybe you sit on the grass, you know, the weather is getting better. Maybe you sit on the grass and you allow yourself time to just breathe everything in and take in your surroundings and free your mind and not ruminate on what needs to get done, the bills and the duties of life, and, you know, looking at the lists of things you need to do, because that can be so, so draining. Although these are things that we must keep up with, you know, to be responsible and to have a decent quality of life. Obviously, we need to keep up with stuff. But there is definitely an energy where there are some things that we really overthink about and place so much more importance than our actual sense of self and our own inner peace and our own happiness. And that really comes from taking stock of how far you've come. You know, it's really a wonderful time of reflection, and stillness will allow you to take a moment to look into the sky, you know, and to be quiet, you know, and to look at these clouds and to be like, oh, that looks like, you know, and watch the trees as they move and dance with the breeze. Watch the sun come in, you know, watch how the plants and the flowers are responding to nature, you know, and it's just that energy of just stillness allows you to see more, be more, you know. So really, please allow yourself the time to say, this is my time. I'm not doing anything for anybody in this particular time. Carve out little times and little moments for silence, where there is no speaking and there is no doing. All you're doing is being, whether that's laying down doing it, sitting it up doing it, whether that's meditation, whether that's breath work, whether that's just being. Like complete silence, you know, and just see what comes up. Really listen to what your higher self is talking to you about, you know, and then again, the things that you get, the downloads that you get, will be able to support you making your next moves or helping you integrate the things that you have already been thinking about. Because again, like I said, the last couple of readings have been about transformation and change and seeking more information before we jump into any new situations or scenarios. So my lovelies, peace, be still, all is well. You know, stillness does not mean inaction. It just means slowing everything down so that we can smell the flowers, so that it can look in at the stars, so that we can look at ourselves and look at our lives and our situation. Okay, and this is not a time for beating ourselves up. This is just a time for accountability, being real, being open, and allowing for support so that we can make the changes that we need that are based on our desires. Okay, so my lovelies, have the rest of a wonderful day. Be still in movement. And I think that's even something that's nice. So whether you're traveling, just take a moment to just take your headphones out maybe and just look out into the scenery. If you are traveling on public transport, it's just little things like that, you know, not being engaged with anything that's going to distract your mind, because you can bring stillness with you wherever you are. So yes, my darlings, have a good one. Much love.